All right, I'm back with day 7 of me choosing productivity over alcohol. Today was another day I really didn't want to get out of bed. I slept until about 12 or 1 and only had a couple of hours before work, so I decided to go on a run. Usually in the morning, I'll wake myself up about 4 or 5 times before actually getting up. A lot of the times I can tell I wake myself up snoring. An immediate difference I've noticed in my sleep is how that doesn't happen anymore, and I typically sleep all the way through the night. However, even with my sleep medication, it's increasingly hard to fall asleep at night, and the hours of like maybe 1 to 3 in the morning are the worst when it comes to the cravings. Today was actually the longest jog I've done so far. I'm starting to notice that it gets easier about halfway through my run, but I made it about 1.9 miles today. I decided to make some lunch before work, and making those fideos that I showed you in the other video. This dish is super simple and it really only takes a few ingredients. These are the best shape, by the way. The little stars or estrellas. I definitely forgot onion, but that's okay. Don't roast me on how I cut my potatoes. I really like them chunky like this. Normally it's my off day, but I picked a few shifts up at my second job. I really love working here, and nobody's ever encouraged me or forced me to drink, but I don't think I've ever worked a shift at this restaurant and not left with the beer, especially after working a few hours in front of a hot-ass oven. So I felt like today was going to be a bit of a challenge, but it actually turned out to be pretty fine. I had a pretty good amount of energy, and I hadn't worked the oven in a while, so I was trying my best to focus. Working the oven is really fun, and if it gets busy enough, you can start to really flow, and it can almost feel like a video game. I picked up a few shifts here this weekend, so I'm definitely going to get my reps in. Then one of my friends hooked me up with my NA drink of the day, which was it's like some muddled jalapeno, some lemon juice, and sparkling water. Like I said, leaving here without a beer was pretty weird, but today's day 7, so I'm not fucking around. When I got home, I decided to clean off my ofrenda, which is something I've been meaning to do for a few weeks now. So today actually makes an entire week that I've been sober. I'm not really sure how to feel about it because in the past, being sober for a week didn't really mean shit to me. I mean, definitely wasn't enough to keep me from drinking again. In the past, I feel like I've exploited any stretch of sobriety that I've ever taken by telling myself, oh, well, it's been a week, so surely I can drink again, or maybe I deserve a drink even. And for someone like me, it always ends up the same way. I learn nothing about moderation, and I go back to drinking just as much. While I'm really proud of myself for making an entire week of drinking, I almost don't feel challenged yet. And while I want all of this to be easy for me, I know it's not going to be. I read a comment earlier that said nobody ever changes when they're comfortable. When it comes to alcohol, I never surprise myself. In the back of my mind, I always know exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm really excited to take all of this momentum I have and to keep moving forward. The response that I've gotten this week from total strangers has been absolutely crazy. It's really surprised me to see how some of you said that I've helped you. I feel grateful for that opportunity. For right now, this page is helping me hold myself accountable. I'm not sure how long I'll do this for, but if it wasn't for me doing these little videos this week, I definitely would have had a drink. Thank you again for all of the support, and I'll see you tomorrow.